guys, welcome back to another video with your girl Cynthia. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you haven't already subscribed, do so. Like this video, comment below, but stay tuned for this video, okay? So today I wanted to talk to you about growing pains, the stretch of growing pains. So last night, so much stuff was dropping all at once. I grabbed my computer and I started writing, and I couldn't stop. But I didn't want to forget anything that that was dropping, that was hitting my spirit. I didn't want to miss anything. So I'm gonna take a second or two, and if you see me looking, I'm just reading off of my computer what I wrote because I didn't want to forget anything. But first, let me say this. And I'll try to say it in every video if I can, if I don't get too caught up, with what I'm doing. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. I'm a woman. I'm simply a woman that has gone through life with her own journey, with people around people, with myself, with children, with other people's children, things that people go through in life. So if this video is not for you, or even if this platform is not for you, it's okay. Maybe you can share it with somebody that it is for. And I truly appreciate it just the same. So I'm going to look over and read from my computer what I wrote. And then I'll be, I'll be back with you. So just hold with me, okay? Growing pains are inevitable. They happen. You can't stop them. It's a part of life. Growing pains stretch you so you feel the effects of the hurt. We don't know what they will be when it happens, but I've learned through a lot of growing pains that they truly make you stronger. Does it still hurt? Yes. Do we want to go through them? No, but we must. If you take a chunk of your skin and stretch it, you're going to feel it. Each stretch feels different. Each stretch is not the same. But all in all, this is a part of life, and these things make you stronger. I got tired of sulking when these times happened in my life. I was like, oh, here it is again. And it would make me feel bad because I knew something was about to happen. It didn't have to be bad, small, medium, or large. I knew something was about to happen. And I realized that I had to make things better by finding ways to change this dynamic. Happiness was mine to create. No person on earth can make you happy until you make yourself happy first. And I didn't know that until, the later part of my 30s. A person or thing can add to your happiness, but they're not responsible for making you happy. They can add to it. And oftentimes God wants you, for those of you who believe in God, He wants you to learn how to grow, to be by yourself so you can do the work on yourself and in yourself. Being connected to someone is your prerogative. What I'm saying is we have to do us before we can do anyone else. Ask me how I know, because I've gone through it. I've experienced it. I went through it. Everyone is their own individual. And the work must be done. Even those that are married ask me how I know, because I was married. Just like I cannot be a person's sole happiness. You can't be a person's everything. What I mean is there's only 24 hours in a day. For me, some of that time goes to God. And then the rest of the time you have to make it work. But you cannot take the majority of your day and your time and give it to someone, because it doesn't work that way. God is a jealous God. If you're going to give anybody a chunk of your day, let it be Him, for those of you that believe in Him. This is the struggle that I had to overcome myself. I did the work on myself daily, whether I felt like it or not. Even when I'm having a bad day, I ask myself, is this just anxiety, or is this just another day that I'm just not feeling myself, or what? Nothing is 100% but God. And when I work on the why am I having a bad day, I find things that will take me out of my funk. I like to write. I love to clean. I love to cook. I may go for a walk to get fresh air sometimes, or every now and again I may go to the gym. I like going to the gym, but there's no fresh air there. Although it does, it still makes me feel good. But walking the track, in that fresh air, and and I get to just talk to God, walking the track, and nobody's looking at me all crazy because I'm talking. Yeah, that makes me really feel good. So I do that from time to time. And I I may go to the coffee shop. I'm a coffee girl, so anything about a coffee shop, Starbucks, I'm good with it. And I love going there. I can write there. I can read there. I can sit there if I want to. I can do whatever I want to there. As far as me and my mental space. Um, but while I am doing whatever to make me come out of that space that I'm in, it's almost like I'm supposed to go through those moments so I can learn how to get out of them. If we don't go through them, how do we learn how to get out of them? And I know that people do different things to make themselves feel better, and I get it. I get it. Some people self-medicate. I've watched it. I'm not a self-medicator. I've watched people self-medicate. And sometimes everybody don't know what you might know or what I might know about self-medicating. I know that self-medicating, it may take it away at the moment, but it still comes back full circle. So therefore you have to learn what works for you. If you want to have fun later on, if you want to do whatever later on, okay. I'm not saying don't do what you want to do, because we are grown people. But what I am saying is learn how to create your happiness. Learn how to get away from your boys or get away from your girls and be one with yourself. Be one with your thoughts. What is it that truly makes you, what is it that you think would truly make you happy? Try it. I triple dog dare you to try it. If it works, you'll know that it worked. If it doesn't, then you'll know it doesn't work. I know a lot of times, men, if you're watching, don't take this personally, but I'm speaking truth, and I think that you would agree that I am. A lot of times men like to hold on to whatever they're feeling. They don't like to talk about it. They don't like to share it. They'll share with their boys, but sometimes your boys can give you the worst advice. I've seen it. I've seen it happen. I feel like you'd be better off going to a stranger, asking not necessarily asking a stranger, but I feel like you would be better asking a stranger, as far as sharing what you're feeling or sharing how you're feeling. Yeah, I know it's strange to walk up to a stranger and say, "Look, let me tell you about my day. Can you help me with this?" No, I'm not talking about that. Well, I'm just saying maybe somebody you work with, maybe a one-on-one with God, if you believe in God. Somebody from your church, if you go to church. Somebody. Now, honestly, to be honest, me as a woman, I write a lot. A lot of times I have held stuff in throughout the years, because I'm the type of person, I don't like to burden another person. So I take everything to God. I take everything to God, whether it's vocally or on a piece of paper, because I love to journal. I have journals. I'm looking at maybe 4 as we speak. I have journals from my living room, from my desk, some that I have, oh goodness, from the past years. I journal. And in that journal, I tell it anything and everything that I want. At first, because I like to write, but when it came down to learning how to write my feelings, what I was feeling on a day-to-day basis, it started off a little strange. But as the years progressed, there's nothing like it. There are times where I can't wait to be one-on-one with that paper and that pen or whatever it is that I'm writing with. It has truly become oh man, one of the best things that I can do for myself, because I write letters to God. I tell him how I'm feeling, what I'm feeling, why I'm feeling, um, whatever. It's just me and him. I communicate with him that way. You know, not everybody communicate with God the same way, you know. Um, those are some of the things that work for me. Cleaning, I'm a neat freak. So it's nothing for me to make a day out of cleaning. What I'm cleaning, I don't know. I just do it. What else do I do for my happiness? I used to read a lot, but you know, sometimes you get to the point where, or you have so much going on in your life that it's kind of hard to um, read like you want to. Well, it is for me, but I still do it. Actually, I have a book here that I'm reading because I'm learning to remove the secular books from my life and take in the things that I want for my life and myself. So everything doesn't have to be secular. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I read everything secular. I can read anything. But this is a book that where did I get this book from? Oh, I ordered it from Amazon. So I just typed in an inspirational, you know, Christian romance, inspirational romance book, whatever. And that's where I got that from, Amazon. And it's really good. So yeah, I like to read. But I just encourage you, because it bothers me. And if you are a social media guru, I'm gonna tell you, sometimes when I get in bed at night, I get on TikTok for a moment because, you know, TikTok is hilarious. It's funny. And I see why a lot of people get on TikTok, you know. Sometimes I go to bed crying because of the videos I see on TikTok. But the sad part about TikTok, I have never, ever in my life seen so many people broken and hurt. Oh my goodness. It's almost like unreal. And guess what? It's mostly men. It's mostly men. We women, we're vocal. We'll talk about how we feel. So there are women that are on TikTok and they tell you how they feel, you know, because that's what we do. You know, we're going to tell you how we feel. But when you see men in tears breaking down because someone has hurt them, someone has walked out on them, someone has broken their heart, you know, it makes me feel bad. When people are hurting, it hurts. And it bothers me to see that. That's my heart. That's the kind of person I am. I go in protective mode. And this is why I'm creating this video. You know, people, we got to do better. We have to do better in order to be better. If you don't do anything about what you're feeling or how you're feeling, nothing is going to happen. If nothing changes, nothing changes. Healing is the key to any kind of happiness you're considering having. You cannot hold on to something through life and think that it's going to be okay. It's still going to be there. And guess what? We have to fix ourselves. Nobody can fix us. We have to fix ourselves. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. You have to do the work. Even when you don't feel like it, you have to do the work. No matter what's going on in your life, take that little time and work on yourself. Whatever you got to do later on, it's going to be there. Just give yourself that time to work on yourself. It gets better. And for each episode of a bad day you have, or whatever your day may include, at least you can go to that happy place and try to relieve how you're feeling. You know, talk to God. Whatever you believe in, whoever you believe in, talk to them. Give it a chance. Give yourself a chance. Stop hurting. Stop being so macho, men. Stop being so macho. Look, you know, you may not know about women like that, but let me tell you about a woman, because I'm a woman myself. A woman is strong. That's how God created us. We're strong. Yeah, we go through and we get through, because you got to go through to get through. Do it hurt? Yeah, we hurt. We carry babies. We have babies. So we are built that way. We take a lot, whether we deserve it or not. But men, we know that you're not so vocal. We know that, yeah, and I don't want to say this in a bad way. We know that you guys are not as strong as we are when it comes to those things. You're not. I'm sorry. The strongest man. You have nothing against a woman when it comes to that. So stop being so macho. You know, talk to somebody. Tell people how you feel. Don't keep holding that stuff on the inside, because that makes you sick. It's only going to make it worse. It's only going to make it worse. The strongest man, the smartest man, he will talk to somebody about how he's feeling. If you have to get a therapist, if you need counseling, if you need find a trusted pastor at a church, please don't choose any pastor, because everybody is not who they say they are in the church. Like I said, I would rather you find a stranger to talk to. But do the work, okay? I encourage you to do the work. Yeah, things can get bad, but they also can get better. No, every day is not going to be the same. But as you heal, it'll teach you how to deal with the everyday. So those times where you're having a good day, and you be thankful for that good day. Don't wait for the bad days to come, or I wouldn't call them bad days. Don't wait for the not so good days to come. Okay? It is 1:18 in the morning, and I am up doing this video because, like I said, it bothers me to see so many men hurting. And here I am, a woman. I'm concerned about the men, because it really breaks my heart. As much hurt as men bring to us women, I still have heart. I still care about how they feel. These are my brothers in Christ. These are my black men. These are my brothers. I have a son. I have a grandson. I have 2 grandsons. So it bothers me. It does. But please do the work on yourself. So I'm going to end this video until the next one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Like this video. Share this video. Comment down below. And thank you again for watching. Do the work, okay? One day at a time. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.